Hey Anthony, I figured the best way to do that, kind of run through, would be just to pop on a video and show you how we do that. So question was, why should you be targeting homeowners and how to do it on NextDoor? So with NextDoor's ads, it makes it super, super easy. I will tell you that this shouldn't replace the organic work that's being done, right? Finding the local neighbors' recommendations and then popping in your comments to say, hey, we do that work, be happy to help you. Also creating your own organic content on your business page, all that should be done, but this is a way to get your offers in the feeds for folks, right? So for speed, let me just jump in, create a campaign. We're just gonna click on consideration for website visits, right? And then I'm gonna click on next down here. All right, so what we wanna do is we're not gonna worry about the ad group name. We're gonna go to, when you choose your locations, I'm going to tell you that you should use the designated market area, right? Because what this does is, and you're in the Boston area, so let's put Boston. What this does is it's going to automatically grab all of Boston and all the surrounding suburbs. If you only have specific zip codes or you want to grab a whole state or just a city region, you can do that. But for your situation, we're going to go with Boston for the DMV, right? Then in demographics, you're going to have a ton of fun here. Right now, we know you're looking for homeowners that are looking for you're going to push for HVAC tune-ups, right? So we can do male and female, so all. Age, this could be something you could play around with. You might know that most of your homeowners are 35 to 44 and then up to 65 and over. You can choose all of those. You can also add in some younger groups if you want, but we're just going to stick with this for the sake of the video and the speed. And then what you're going to want to do is choose as many homeowners as possible, right? 76 to 100% of that area is going to be homeowners if you choose this. Of course, you wish it would be 100% all, but we're going to go with 76 to 100%. You can play around with household income. If people need it done, they need it done, right? But if you really want to add in sort of a top 41 to 50%, you can do that. So you're getting sort of all of those higher income levels, but it really may not matter. You can try different things. We will typically test it all. Devices, I just keep them all, right? There's really no major reason I'd say to change it up at this point, okay? So a couple other things. This would be your targeting, right? I'm just gonna show targeting in this video. You can come back for a different video later that might have some more, something more on creating the ad. I know your question was more on the targeting. So that's something we can talk about later too, but really the next thing would be, you'd be fine. This could be your audience, right? You're gonna wanna obviously choose a budget that's not $1,000 a day, or you can start that way, obviously, depending on where you're at. You can start as low as you want. Outside of, you can't go under $5 per day, but if you wanna start at something like 50 bucks a day, you can go a little bit higher, a little bit lower than that. The goal is gonna be to scale up anyway when you see how many leads you receive over time, obviously how many jobs you close from that, right? And figure out how that's all working, but you're gonna wanna scale up at some point if everything's working, right? Other things to look at really quick would be the interests. If you really wanna have a couple more interests in here and you don't wanna go super general, you can add in here home services. Now, forget this, you're still reaching up to 140,000 people that you can reach, right? You're still getting enough people. Something else to consider, I tend to like adding in parents. You just get, not that younger parents don't rent, but I think that there is a little bit of a nudge there where you're having more parents that are homeowners, right? So I think you can add those things there. But like I said, you can totally remove all of this. The goal here is test, get your right audience, figure out what converts, and then you have your audience, right? Doesn't mean you're not going to change it over time, but this is how you create your saved sort of your sort of new audience, right? If you have email addresses and you have different things like that from your own information, highly suggest doing a custom audience. At this stage though, once you're set on everything, you're going to do continuous ad, you're going to choose, you're going to run this for 2-3 weeks or a month, whatever you want to do, you're set and you click next, and that's where you're going to then go into creating your ad, right? The creative you're going to use. So hope that was helpful, at least from getting started on the targeting. Like I said, we can talk later about the actual ads, but that's something we can cover later. Thank you.